Now let us take an example to understand the difference between the distance and displacement. Suppose here is one boy and it is his home, and this is temple, and this is dominoes, right? So you can see his position right now. He is at his home, and that is at rest. Now he starts moving. He goes from his house to temple, and then he comes to dominoes. Now, what was the change in position of the boy? The boy was changing its position with time. First from home he reached till temple, then again from the temple he reached till dominoes, right? So in this case, what is the total distance covered this boy? When I say distance, I mean the entire length of the path. So what was the path followed by the boy? First he followed this path and then he followed this path, right? This is the total path that is followed by the boy. So that means when I talk of distance, which means the total path length that boy has covered from initial position to final position. Here, what is initial position? The home is initial position, right? And what is the final position? His destination, his last point. This is dominoes is his final position. Now, total distance will be, suppose this is point A and this is point B and this is point C, right? So, total distance will be AB plus BC, right? So, now what will be the displacement in this case? Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. So, this is my initial position and this is my final position. So here, what is shortest distance between these two positions? You can see AC AC is the shortest distance, right? So displacement equals to AC. So now you have understood the difference between two. Now we have two more cases. Case 1 when distance is equals to displacement, and case 2 when distance is not equals to 0 but displacement is equals to 0, right? So now let us take an example again. Let us suppose the boy starts his journey let us suppose the boy starts from his home directly to dominoes, right? So now in this case, what is your distance? This is the distance because the path followed by this is the path followed by the boy. So take this position as A and this is a position B, right? So here what is distance? Distance equals to AB. And now what is the displacement in this case? This is the initial position, home, and dominoes is the final position. So we know that according to definition, displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. So here AB is also equal to displacement. So distance equals to displacement here, right? And the second case is when distance is not equals to 0 but displacement is equals to 0. In this, let us look at other example where, for example, again, suppose this is your home and again, for example, this is your school, right? Now again consider the same boy. He starts moving from his home, he goes to school, and suddenly he remembers he forgot something important and he again back to his home, goes back to his home. So in this case, what is the distance and displacement? Say this is point, home is a point A and school is a point B. So what is according to distance, what is distance here? The total path covered by the boy, that is AB plus BC. Sorry, BA, right? AB plus BA, or you can say 2AB, right? So here what will be displacement? We know that according to definition of displacement, shortest distance between initial and final position is called displacement. But here initial position is home and final position is also home, so therefore here displacement equals to 0, right? If your initial final position is same, then displacement will be always equal to 0. Now I hope you are able to understand what is distance and displacement. Distance is a scalar quantity and displacement is a vector quantity. I have already told you. Now we introduce two